Morgan.
How old were you when you realized music was what you wanted to do?
I've been singing for as long as I can remember. Probably when I was like 4 years old, I got in a little group and started performing at a very young age. And we went to Disney World and all sorts of places in Orlando, and it was a lot of fun. And I just noticed that it's like my favorite thing in the whole wide world, and it makes me so happy. And I love to perform in front of people.
How long have you been performing?
Probably 6 years now. Probably much younger than that, because it's also like, I don't know, a long time since I was like 2 or 3, so that's a pretty long time, I guess.
Yeah. On your past album, you wrote a bunch of the songs, right?
On my new album, Lost Inside Myself?
Yeah.
Yes. I've written all those songs, and I wrote Breakaway, Caught Up, all those about experiences and stuff that I've gone through. So hopefully you find that relatable, to teenagers.
On a personal level, is singing songs by the ones you actually write different than the ones someone actually wrote for you?
Well, that's an interesting question. I love singing my songs because, it's kind of liberating, being able to sing what you've written about, experiences and things. But I absolutely love singing things, that other people have written, because then some of the things that they're talking about, then I can relate to. So, my album, I basically absolutely love singing because it's just me kind of put in a little song. So, that's how people can kind of find a way to relate to me through my songs, because that's what I write about, So.
Yeah. Your MySpace usually gets over 1,000 plays a day. What's it feel like seeing that when you log on?
Oh my God, I check every single morning. I love to see their comments. Oh my God, it's amazing. And I get 2 to 3, thousand, people hitting my website, every day. And I think that is so amazing. And, all the fans writing comments, it's really neat. And I just want to thank them so much for all their support. And it's really cool to see that, most definitely.
What's the honor feel like of being on Radio Disney's next big thing?
How does it feel like?
Yeah.
Amazing. All of my favorite artists are on Radio Disney. Jonas Brothers, Miley, all people. And seeing myself up there, next to them is just amazing. And, it just shows me I'm accomplishing my dreams, and it makes me so happy. So.
You've been working with Drew Seeley lately, right?
Yes, well, I'm hard to write songs with him a little bit and perform.
How's that been?
Really, he's a friend of mine, and he's a neat guy and everything, and he's invited me to do some things with him, and he's a really talented guy. He's really amazing.
You're so young that you're doing so much. How do you handle all of this while still remaining a normal teenager?
It's easy. I mean, I have homeschooling online, of course. I always do actually at the moment I'm in school. I'm just taking a little break. And, I've got friends from homeschooling and from church and all that kind of stuff. So, my neighborhood, and, I basically live a regular teenager life. I mean, but I do have a lot of work that other teens don't do. But I know that, I do a lot of, guitar work, guitar playing and playing piano and performing in my, living room and all that kind of stuff with my sound system. And then, practicing for big shows and stuff like that here and vocalizing and doing all that day-to-day work that will get me where I want to go. So.
Would you say there's been a best moment of your career so far?
Disney was really big, the biggest thing at the moment. Performing at the Super Bowl was a really neat thing. The pre-party for that was a lot of fun, and I got to meet some of the players, and everyone was so supportive, and they helped me so much, through it, and it was a lot of fun.